What's going on, boys? Extinct Neo's here. Wait, did I already make this joke? I think I did. Whatever. Salted Neo's here. We're back for another shitty deck profile of memes. So, we have the worst turbo deck in the freaking game. This mess. And we're gonna see what kind of deck I made to try and summon it with the new Armed Dragon support. So, we're gonna start off with the, bricks. All of them. 6 Ojamas. These are just used for Oja magic, really. That's really all there is to it. They're mostly used for discard fodder They're used mostly for discard fodder or Ojama red summoning afterward. Sometimes an occasional Link Spider play, but like, typically these guys are just discarded, really, and searched off magic for advantage. And onto the other Ojamas, we have 3 Ojama blue. This deck isn't primarily going second because of this card, which makes a lot of your plays more possible. So you're mainly trying to get this to summon on Rescue Cat, and then crash it into something and search 2 per blue. Typically, if you get a Rescue Cat, you get all 3 of them because you can use Oja Match during battle phase to get the last one out. So you're getting 5. You're getting 6 searches, 1 Armed Dragon, and 5 Ojama spells, which is still good, really solid. And I think that's all there really is to it. It's your combo starter. 1 Ojama red. That's just something you search off Oja Match and to summon a bunch of Ojamas for Link fodder. Because you're not just summoning Catapult Cannon, because that's really easy with blue. You're trying to get a decent board of Links out too. And 2 Ojama pink. I don't really know if I want to run this at 2, because really I'm just searching it and then throwing it away. If I had another red, I'd probably put in another red. Try that out. But, because red's more useful than pink. Pink's only ever used to be discarded. Alright, so on to the Ojama support train, 3 Rescue Cat. You're mostly just using this to summon blues and then crash into something. That's really all there is to it. You're using this to summon blue and crash, really. You want 3 because you want to open this card more than anything else in your deck. Alright, on to the Armed Dragons. We have 3 Armed Dragon Thunder level 3. This card is... You usually summon this off match, obviously, but you also use the other 2 typically to be discarded to draw things during your Armed Dragon streak, or with your Tempest if you want to search off of that. Something along that line, really. And on top of that, we have 2 Armed Dragons under level 5. You typically search one of them, and then level up using the other one, obviously. The search target for Thunder is Tempest, of course. And 1 Armed Dragon Thunder level 7, because it's all I own. I would definitely run it at 2 if I had another one. I'm pretty sure this counts as Armed Dragon level 7, like, for the condition. If it doesn't, then Armed Dragon level 7 is obviously runnable. But this was the better card, assuming it works. As far as I can tell, everything I've checked says it works, so I've been assuming it works the whole time. Because its name will become Armed Dragon as soon as it hits the field. And around off this package, we have 1 Tempest, of course. Tempest is you can either use it to draw off the Armed Dragon while searching another Armed Dragon, or you can use I think you can use the search Armed Dragon level 10 if you wanted to run it? You can. Okay, so you could use that to, like, search level 10 if you want to summon that on your board for some reason. I would have been running Armed Dragon level 10, but I don't own the Thunder level 10, and the regular level 10 can't be summoned off level 7, so I can't run that. But Tempest is also... You can also use Tempest as a free extender, too. If you use it, you use it as discard fodder instead of using its own effects, and you use it from the graveyard to banish a couple of Armed Dragons. And on to the last bricks, we have the VW, X, Y, and Z, which are obviously just there for Ojama assimilation targets to summon the VW, X, Y, Z. On to the spells. 3 Oja Magic. You typically just want to discard this to grab the Ojamas, obviously. You can't activate it, but you can send it from field to grave, so I guess if you really want to set it or something and try and bluff, if you've got a bricky hand, feel free. But yeah, typically you're just searching this off you're usually searching one of these out of your match when you're getting all your cards from your Ojama blues. Usually you get 1 and then like 2 match, 3 mass, or like something along that lines. 3 mass because you can typically use you can link off the 3 XYZ pieces first, bring them back, then put them back again. Yeah, speaking of which, 3 mass. Broken card. It's also required for Armed Dragon. You're never going to summon VW without them, so you have to run it at 3. And 3 Oja Match, because Oja Match. Send an Ojama from hand to face of field. Any Ojama card, so it sends magic too, which is nuts. Then you grab an Ojama and an Armed Dragon. Then you normal summon one of them. So you typically you can get upwards of 3 to 4 normal summons, because it's not once per turn. None of these cards are once per turn, except for pink, for some reason. And then they both have the same grave effect, where you can banish the Ojamas to draw a card. So you usually get 2 draws, sometimes 3 if you open a good hand, because there's an extra deck monster I'm running specifically to banish another Ojama to get another draw. And for the remainder of the Ojama spells, we have 2 Ojama Country. Send an Ojama from hand to grave, then special an Ojama from grave. It sends magic as well. It's most of the reason it's here. And to round off the list, we have one Day of Peace and 1 Upstart Goblin. I know 1 Day of Peace isn't the best thing to be running, but because blue is going to be crashing into things, I figured it may as well run it. You're going second anyway, so that draw might not matter as much from the opponent. I know it's not the best, but at the same time, if it lets you crash your blues into something that would otherwise kill you, it's worth the draw that you have to take. It's worth giving your opponent the 1 card. At least in this shitty deck. I wouldn't say you have that logic anywhere else. Alright, extra deck. Obviously. Okay, this card's stupid, but it's a win more. And honestly, you're only running it because it'd be funny to summon it. This is a fun deck, obviously. So, Iron Dragon Catapult Cannon. Let's get into this mess. So, it must first be special summoned from the extra deck. During a duel, you summon both of the above cards, VWXYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon and Armed Dragon level 7, by banishing them from the field or graveyard. You can't use polymerization. Your opponent can't use the effects, activate the cards or effects with the same name as any banished card from both fields. And once per turn during the opponent's turn, you can banish a card from your deck or extra deck face up to banish all cards your opponent controls and in their graveyard. Yeah, it's a win more. But it's really funny, and that's the reason you're building your deck around it. 1 VW Tiger Catapult, because you have to. 1 XYZ Dragon Cannon, because you have to. So this one's nice, because it's not a once per turn to discard card, so you can get rid of something. It pops your opponent's shit, you can get Ojama magic out of it, and you can just start clearing their board. And 1 VWXYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon, because you have to, and this card is shit. Oh yeah, I forgot the Field Center Brigade. My Ugly Face, $300 Lily, and sneak peek event, that Field Center that is damaged and I gotta replace somehow. Yeah, it was raining the day I took that home. Alright, so on to that weird link I was talking about. We're running 1 Prog Leo. This is a video game promo for Legacy of the Duelist, but I think it came out in, Toon Chaos as well. So during the main phase, you control this Link Summon card. You can banish this card and 1 monster it points to target a Link in either graveyard and special summon it. Banish it when it leaves the field. You use this to banish an Ojama that's in your main monster zones if you summon them off red, basically. That's really all there is to it. It'll let you get another Mass Immolation draw. And also, you would link a Phoenix to it first, typically, so you still have something in a main monster zone after you link, Spider and something else. So you still get progress out of it. And if you're going to set up the Tri-Gate Wizard play, that Phoenix being in a main monster zone really helps. We got 1 IP and 1 Avermax for if you're going to set up that play. We got 1 Boral Sword Dragon, because Boral Sword Dragon, even though it doesn't make that much sense to be running it now that I'm thinking about it, because this deck loses its first battle phase. And it's going second, so maybe that can be something else. Like Sarija or something, I don't know. 1 Tri-Gate Wizard, because this is if you have a particular, I think it's Rescue Cat plus an Ojama plus any of the cards you would have searched or an Ojama Country or something, then you get that with triple co-links, which is absolutely nutty. We play 2 Link Spiders, because sometimes you can end up going into the second one, and if you have to use the first, for Prog Leo, but if you have an extra normal, you can just use that instead of Unicorn, and it makes it easier to get the play on for Tri-Gate Wizard. We got 1 Phoenix, 1 Cerberus, 1 Unicorn, and 1 Griffin. These are usually used for the co-link play, obviously, and removal. Griffin is if you don't have the co-link play. So if you don't have the co-link play, you put Griffin in a main monster zone instead, and then link stuff to it. Basically, is the whole idea. So Griffin's a lockdown effect. I don't actually think there's any good spells to get back from the graveyard with Griffin in this deck. So you'd probably be just getting Upstart Goblin 1 Day of Peace or Ojama Country or something if you can. Because everything else you would have used by now. So you're mostly just using it for the special summon the special summon effect lock, really. But yeah, if you have I think it's just Rescue Cat and Ojama, you make this instead. And you put it under a Link Spider and you co-link it to a Phoenix. Is it Phoenix? No, it's Cerberus. Yeah, it's Cerberus you can co-link it to. And then the Griffin just locks out the opponent's plays. You have Armed Dragon, right? You put Armed Dragon in the zone you're not using. There you go. There's your lock. And on to the side deck. Oh, probably is not supposed to be in there. We have 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Because Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, I should have been main decking this. I also really should have main decked Dark Ruler no more, but I was stupid and didn't know what to take out for it. Probably try and fit it in if you can. 3 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Good hand trap. Probably should have been siding more going first cards. 3 Droll Lock. Probably should have been siding more going first. Okay, I know I'm bad. 3 Cyclone, which I was probably going to put between Twisters, but apparently the meta is more focused on that. I'm kind of behind. It's more focused on Eldritch, which has great effects, so I was told to put in Cyclones. And 3 Imperm because it's Imperm. Really all there is to it. Alright. So I'm probably going to try and have a test hand video for this deck out tomorrow if I have the chance, because of work. Because this deck's test hands are really funny. And that's really what the fun with this deck kind of was. So I'm going to try and have that up tomorrow if I can. But in the meantime, I'll leave you with this really funny deck profile. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.